Greetings, vinyl community. I hope everyone's doing well. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. We'll get to the reason why I'm back in a second, but it's been a long time since I've done this. So, cheers to everyone. Like I said, I hope everyone's doing well. Before I get to why I'm coming back and into the vinyl to show you, just a quick update. What's going on in my life? I know some of you like to know. If not, you can skip. I'm on lockdown right now, as quarantined lockdown. Hence why the video. I got nothing to do. During work yesterday, I was feeling really sick, and I know I have a sinus infection. That's what it is. So if I'm a little bit out of it today, I'm full of many cold medicines and medications. But as soon as people in my work saw that I was not feeling well, they said, things are really good right now, actually, with the COVID testing. I got in like right away. There's a big, massive place you can go to here. I got in within an hour. I'll get my results today, less than 24 hours. So it's working really well, the whole system. I wish it would just fucking go away. So yeah, that part's working well. And I know I don't have COVID, so don't worry. Or not that you were worrying, but I know I have a sinus infection. So it's just, one of those crazy precautions that you have to self-isolate in my basement. That's what I'm doing. So yeah, and apart from that, I sound like the biggest hypocrite, but I'm back doing Vinyl Finds videos. And why am I back? I'm waiting for someone to tear me apart, like Vinyl Richie or someone. Don't do it. That'd hurt. It would hurt down there. But yeah, here's what happened. It's been a few months now. I've been gone for a few months doing Vinyl Finds videos, and on my last video, I think it was my room tour, possibly. I had made mention that, what we'd like to see. Do you want to see Vinyl Finds come back? I didn't think, I kind of threw it out there. And the response, whether it would be comments on the video or whether it be personal messages I got on Instagram or wherever, was overwhelmingly really supportive about bringing Vinyl Finds back. And that really kind of took me aback. I didn't, one of the reasons I stopped was I thought I was burnt out and I didn't think anyone cared anymore. But there was enough support, a lot of support actually, from people who said, please bring it back. And that's what I'm doing. So, yeah, it's been a few months. So I'm going to be rusty. I'm going to trip on my words, which is probably nothing new for me. I'm a bit sick. And when I say a bit sick, I mean a whole lot of sick. Which seems to be always with me, isn't it? But anyways, cheers. Yeah, so that's what's going on. Like it or not, I'll start bringing these things back. And since my last Vinyl Finds video, I actually went through and counted, and I have 86 new albums. And I'm not sure if that's a lot or little. Who knows? It's all relative, isn't it? But let me know in the comments. Is that a lot? Is that a little? It's been a few months since I've done a last Vinyl Finds video, but a lot of it's new vinyl I bought. There's some stuff I bought on store credit that I'll be showing you. There's 3 awesome people out there who have sent me VCLTs or have acquired me albums in the States that I've been wanting, and they've been nice enough to send them to me. I paid for them, obviously, but they were nice enough to send them to me because you can't get them in Canada. So I have some thank yous to pass out as I go through my Vinyl Finds. So you know what? Hang on one second. Cheers, everyone. I'm going to run out of coffee, and I didn't make any new coffee, so I'm double fisting it today. I got coffee, but then I got a little mixed drink here. So things could get a little bit crazy. I had a birthday, by the way. Yeah, it's one of those monumental ages. So yeah, I'm allowed to have a little drink and forget how old you are. Anyways, let's go to the Vinyl Finds. we're going to always do new vinyl first. Well, new vinyl that's new to me, at least, anyways. This is the next few albums I'm going to show you are vinyl finds from some store credit from a store called RCP here in my city, Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. God, that hurt to say that. Took some albums in. I think I talked about this before, and I got some credit, and I have more credit still to use. And it's been a pleasure going in there and just finding things. I promised myself, like I think I told you this last video or last Vinyl Fans video, I'm committed to getting stuff I don't have. I said, David, you don't need that variant of that Kiss album. You don't need that variant of that Fleetwood Mac album or that Sex Pistols album or whatever. You don't need that variant. Get albums you don't have that you want and that you need, and that's what I've been doing. And I got one in Ministry, The Greatest Fits. I'm so happy to have this album. It's from a subsidiary of Warner Music called Run Out Groove. And what they do is they bring back every month or every 2 months or so. I think I've talked about this before with the L7 album. They have a bunch of albums you can vote on, and whoever gets the most votes, I think it's rigged. Because I voted for Sons of Freedom, and they never brought that album out. Oh, fucking Sons of Freedom, I want that. That's a great album. I'll talk about that in some other video. But anyways, whoever gets the most votes, allegedly, that's the one they reissue in a very limited number, 500, 1,000, whatever it is, however big the pre-order was. And I got number 324 out of, is it 500 or 1,000? I can't remember. I'll try to put a number right here. And if of how many they pressed on this one on double blue vinyl, and if I forget to do a number here, that means it went just in one ear out the other. And honestly, this is really, although it doesn't have any songs from, well, obviously not from With Sympathy, but nothing from Twitch. It really sucks because it's one of their best albums, but it has the song What About Us, which was the lead single from the Steven Spielberg movie AI. And I think it was the last thing they did for Warner Music, actually, before they got dumped. But I love that song. A lot of people don't, but I love that song. And it has the song Supernaut, which was from their side band, 1000 Homo DJs. So it saves me from having to pull that single out and play that. And I've never had What About Us on vinyl. And apart from that, I'm happy to have this. Ministry's Greatest Fits. And I promise you, I will not take that long on every album. I can't. Out of the 86 I have here, I've had to cherry pick and put, see, there's no crap here. Not today. That's going to be another video where I'll have filler stuff. Today's no filler. It's all, but I put that all up front. So when I get to a certain time, I'm going to slice my throat and cut this video. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll slice my throat right on video. Social Distortion, Somewhere Between Heaven and Hell, on music on vinyl, so you know it's going to be an ace pressing. A fantastic album, my second favorite Social Distortion album, behind their self-titled one. I know a lot of people like the early stuff, like Mommy's a Little Monster, or whatever, Mainliner. I think, well, that wasn't, I can't remember now if I have that one even. Anyways, I like that stuff. I grew up on the Mommy's a Little Monster stuff and Another State of Mind and all that stuff, but when they got into their self-titled album and they signed to Epic Records, I thought they made some of the greatest hard rock going. And I'm embarrassed to say I've never added this album until now. So it's stacked. Cold Feelings, Bad Luck, Born to Lose, man, 99 to Life. So, this album is just smoking. Anyways, from the great Social Distortion, from the great Mike Ness to my turntable, I'm so happy to have this album. It pays to purge, trade in, take the hit. You're not going to get full value. Sometimes it pays to go trade stuff in and get stuff you need. And that's what I've been doing. I've been pulling my vinyl. Oh, god damn! I forgot to tell you. Okay, this is kind of not really important, but important. My last room tour video. Thank you for watching that, by the way. I appreciate that. There's a radical change in my room. And if you follow me on Instagram, you've seen it. But wait till the end of this video. I'll put a photo of an updated photo of how my music room looks. It's very different. Thanks to some birthday gifts. See, I'm out of practice. I'm mumbling and I'm stumbling and I'm high on cold meds. Sinus infection. Just fuck. I would rather have my fingers cut off than have a throat infection or a sinus infection. It's the worst. The worst. There's a big. I got some birthday gifts. Birthday gifts for my wife. She comes through again, and I love the way my room looks. I'll put a photo at the end of this video, and it looks beautiful in here. I love it. It's so open and free. I can have just people over. We can do so many activities in this room. Who am I shitting? I never have anyone over. Metallica Reload. Not the only album. A little secret for you. For you and you and you. You. I will never fucking own Saint Anger by Metallica on vinyl. Unless they do a radical remix, which they'll never do, because they're so stuck in their ways, they're so cocksure that they're right, they'll never admit they're wrong. Unless they do a radical remix on that album, change the drum sound, the snare sound, and some other shit. Same as Injustice for All. They'll never admit they were wrong with that mix, because that would admit that Metallica did something wrong. Anyways, I got Reload, which I think is the only ownable, worthy album that I didn't have from Metallica, if that makes any sense at all. But this one has Fuel and The Memory Remains, and it also has the horrible The Unforgiven 2, which I'm going to scratch. I'm going to take a knife and scratch that track out of my vinyl, so when the needle goes around, it's going to jump over that and go to the next song. Man, that song is just... So that's... Don't worry, I think this album ate some beans. Stinky song. Anyways, if you can get past that... it's actually, I have not heard this album front to back in a long time. Apart from The Unforgiven 2, it's better than I remembered it from when it first came out, because I don't listen to Load or Reload very often. But they're better than I thought they were. I gotta admit that. And we're running low on coffee. You can't see that or I'll spill it, but it's almost... And then we're going to hit the bottle over here. Grateful. Look at, I foreshadowed. Look at this. This was not even on purpose. And I'm not even a massive Grateful Dead fan. I like the mug. So what happens, really quickly, I like to tell a tale how you guys, some of you like this when I talk about, instead of just showing and putting stuff away, the story behind why I bought this album in 45 seconds or less. Because of COVID, it's hard to get out when it's really cold here in wintertime in Canada. In Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, we just got over a massive cold streak where it made the news. My friends were telling me they made the news in Germany, where they live. It was minus 40 with the wind chill. It was horrible. And there's nothing to do. And walking really helps my back out. I have a horrible bad back. So sometimes you need to walk. And we have a mall in our town, which used to be the biggest mall in the world. Now it's not. A lot of people hate it. West Edmonton Mall, but it's good for walking. Just it's so big, you can just, and because of COVID, it's not really busy very often, so you can just walk the mall. And I passed by Urban Outfitters, and fuck it, let's hit it now. Cheers, everyone. I stopped in Urban Outfitters because it's on my route, and I know they have records, and I'm walking around, and I bought this because I've never owned this on vinyl, and as I found out, it's an Urban Outfitters exclusive. It's on Crimson Rose vinyl, and I thought, what the fuck? It has the gimmick color. I'm a sucker for that shit. I don't care. Does it sound any better or worse than black vinyl? I don't know. I don't have dog hearing. It's negligible difference to me. So, to that argument, another thing. Okay, no, I'm gonna get to that in a second too. I'm gonna show you something that I'm gonna go on a fucking rant. You wait. I won't. I promise I won't swear too much. But anyways, Urban Outfitters exclusive. I got no issue buying vinyl there. Come on, guys, lose the front, man. There's nothing wrong with going in and buying a Grateful Dead album at Urban Outfitters. It's the same pressing as they made for every other store. It's just they filled the hopper full of different color beads. It's the same plate they used. It's no different. And that's part of my rant. I'm blowing it. Anyways, never owned this album. I'm not even a major fan. This is maybe my 4th or 5th Grateful Dead album. But I've always said this to you guys all. I hate to be ignorant of music, and this is always in the top 100 albums of all time, or 150 or whatever polls you see. And I felt ignorant for not owning this album, at least having an opinion on it, which I'm not ready to offer right now because I've only heard it once. But very happy to have this on Crimson Rose vinyl. Chris Rea, The Road to Hell. 15 seconds or less. I was at a thrift store, couldn't find any vinyl. I hadn't heard this album since I worked in a hybrid stereo shop / record store. And I ran the record store, and they used to use Chris Rea's The Road to Hell. I'm not sure if the CD was in Q Sound, but they used that as a demo, one of their demo discs to test the stereos out for customers. And then they would upsell them to a stereo system they no way could afford. Anyways, I used to manage the record department, and then there was on the other side of the wall was the stereo equipment. I used to hear this album all the time, to the point where I just couldn't hear this album anymore. At a thrift store a couple weeks ago, I saw this on the shelf. CDs they're worthless nowadays, $1. And I'm gonna buy a CD. So I bought The Road to Hell because I hadn't heard it. I don't own it. Played it on my system. Sorry. I couldn't believe how much I loved this album again. I look on Amazon, bam, it's available on vinyl as a new pressing. And it's a good pressing. I turned my lights down. I got some ambient lights, fairy lights as people call them. I don't like to call them that because I don't know what their orientation is. They're gender neutral lights. It's a PC world we live in. And I put on Road to Hell, and the beginning part of Road to Hell, the way it's laid out with the sound effects, and man, and the song You Must Be Evil in Texas, songs 2 and 3. Oh, okay. This might not be everyone's bag, but please don't be ignorant. At least hear the first half of the Road to Hell album. It is a great album. Okay, it's going to be rant time. I got 13. I'm not going to go past 30 minutes, I promise. I'm going to cut it off. And sorry, I'm twitching my nose because I got a sinus infection. Sorry. I just shaved. Did I miss something? No. Looking good. Anyways, people have been talking a lot about Metallica Walmart vinyl. And first of all, I need to thank Jason Kramer, and I need to thank Michael Bennett, who has a great, he's relaunched his vinyl channel. And in the notes below, I'll put the link to his channel, because I want people to go there and subscribe. He's starting from fresh again. So, and his vinyl videos are really good. He stopped, now he's making videos again. Jason Kramer and Michael Bennett were awesome enough to source me out these Metallica. I don't have all of them. If someone out there can please get me Ride the Lightning and Injustice for All, my pleas to you, can someone please get me, I'll pay you, and shipping obviously. I have Road to Hell. I need Ride the Lightning and I need Injustice for All. I'll pay you, please. Help this soul. I use the Walmart colored vinyl. I'm going to put these like this because this may be my screen cap. People have been talking on YouTube and in the vinyl community pissed off about Metallica Walmart vinyl. Like it's something different. Like it's a lesser quality. It's like their George brand of clothing. Is it George there? Their generic brand of clothing they have there. Like it's something lesser. You know, it's like it's not the top level of runner. It's the third, fourth run of, runner or sneaker you can buy there. Like it's a lesser pressing, or it's so unvinyl-like to buy it there, or Urban Outfitters. Okay, listen, I'm going to be really quick on this. You all who think that this is a lesser pressing, or it's something, it's unmusical, it's not audiophile-ish, or whatever the fuck, however you want to frame this. If you think vinyl exclusives from Walmart or a lesser pressing, or it's uncool to buy vinyl at Walmart, you're wrong. I'm sorry. Well, no, it's your opinion, so you can't be wrong. But come on. It's like I said with the other one. Which one was I talking about? Grateful Dead. It's the same plates they use. They just refill the hopper full of what are they called? Pellets. Different color pellets. So they've pressed their black vinyl. That's going out to the regular stores. And then fill it full of colored vinyl and the pressing starts again. And it's the same goddamn pressing plate they're using for the black vinyl. It's not a lesser pressing. Like, people... I'm going to get hammered and really go off on a separate video about this. And I don't care why they put it out. I don't care. Bands are doing anything right now to make money. Metallica is a corporation. They have hundreds of employees. They are a company. They need to pay them. They owe so much money still probably on that film they put out that made nothing. They're in the hole so bad for that, and they can't tour to make that money back. They need to make money. Every band, from your local indie band to Metallica, need to make money right now because they can't play because of COVID. And a lot of bands are putting albums out because they can't play live to support that album. Although live is how they make their money, but a lot of bands use an album on the back of an excuse to go tour. They're not lesser pressings, and I don't care why they put them out, and I want them. I want the colored variants. Simple as that, and I don't feel bad about it. And there you go. That's my rant. Who cares? Metallica put. No one said fuck all about AC/DC putting an exclusive vinyl out at Walmart. Their latest album, Power Up. It's a Walmart exclusive for red vinyl. No one said nothing about that. Who cares? Like, who cares? If you don't want it, don't buy it. I want it. I'll pay for it. There's my rant. Golf clap. Thank you, Michael Bennett, and thank you, Jason Kramer. Thank you so much. And also I want to say thank you to Jonathan Gilbert. One of the last videos I made in my room tour, I talked about I had a DBX system. And I only had one record, a Heart record. And Jonathan Gilbert was nice enough to send me this jazz album that's still sealed. I'm going to open it tonight. It has Joe Pass on it. It's the Art Van Dam Quintet with Joe Pass. It's a DBX vinyl. I don't care what quality it is for music. I want to hear the DBX sound because I love that DBX encoder. So thank you for that. And then he also put this into the mix, into the box. Duke Ellington, Indigos. I was going to buy this record, the reissue. And I don't have to. And it's an original 6-eye pressing. Buddy, I owe you, and I will return the favor. Trust me. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, thank you, thank you. More new vinyl, Kiss World. I relented and bought this because I realized I'm never, as I said this on Instagram, I realized I'm never going to be able to afford or get an original copy of Sonic Boom. And there's only, in my opinion, don't jump down my throat, the only good song off that album is Heller Hallelujah, or no, Modern Day Delia. And that's on this one. So, and you get the one good song off Monster, Heller Hallelujah. That's why I bought it. And it's cheap. Martin Gore from Depeche Mode's new album, Martin Gore from Depeche Mode released a new solo album a couple weeks ago called The Third Chimpanzee, And this is the limited edition blue vinyl with an art card inside, and it's the deluxe blah, blah, blah. And you guys all know I'm a massive Depeche Mode fan, and I don't like this album. It's just experimenting, twiddling. It's like the equivalent of someone noodling on their guitar, like whittling. It's the equivalent of that. It's just random noise people who like noise, electronic music will like, but it has no form, it has no beat to it. It's just random, and it's one for the collection that I'll probably never play again. So yeah. Blondie, their latest album, Pollinator. I might have to make this into 2 parts because it's 25 minutes. Their latest album, Pollinator. I've been remiss in buying this album, and it's been disappearing from stores. And like their last few albums, they become very expensive if you don't buy them right away on vinyl. And I did, and it's a solid 3.5 to 4 out of 5. It's a good album. They didn't embarrass themselves on that album. Okay, used vinyl. Grail time. Voivod, Nothing Face. This might be my screen cap. I can't even tell you how long I've wanted this album for. And I have it. It's an original European pressing. I'm sorry, this is in the top 10 best metal albums of all time. Nothing Faced by Voivod. Grail, Grail, Grail. I bought this over the weekend from online ad. But I bought it because of this. It's an original import sticker from Canada when they imported this album from the UK. It's the Yellow Submarine album, big deal, but it's an original stereo pressing. And it's in NM condition. It's in the shrink wrap. There's not a touch on it. It's beautiful sounding. An original Apple Records pressing of Yellow Submarine. And with that came this really odd Velvet Underground album. She had 2 for sale. I bought the 2 for $20. This is on the Verve label, as you can see, the blue Verve label. And you can't peg a date to this one. It's late 70s at some point. But it's an older pressing of, I think Discog said it's a fifth or sixth pressing of the Velvet Underground's debut album. What's next? I got 3. This is all thrift store finds now. I got 3. How many? 4 Neil Young albums. I got 2 copies of Harvest. One is the original kind of rough cover. One is a later pressing. 2 different stores. Both had Harvest. I'm going to source out the best one. And I don't know what I'm going to do with the other one. If you guys want to buy vinyl for me, let me know. I'll set up a different vinyl channel. I've been thinking about that too because I have so much vinyl for sale that I can't sell right now. Damn good prices. The best prices you'll find because your dollar is better than ours anyways. If you've made it this far in the video, if you want me to set up a buy and sell channel, well, no, it's going to be a sell channel. Let me know. The only thing that's a little bit pricey is the shipping here. But you're going to be saving so much on vinyl prices that let me know. If you want me to do that, I will happily do that. I got more vinyl to sell that I know what to do with. Anyways, I found a copy of Old Ways in the shrink and a copy of After the Gold Rush, an original pressing of that one. I already have these, but I'm going to pass it up at the thrift stores. The Lemon Pipers Green Tambourine, an original Buddha Records pressing of this one. The Virgin Prunes was number 1 or 2 on my most wanted goth albums list. And I do have these lists. I do. And I found it. If I Die, I Die. It was like $10, but the store priced it up a bit. I don't give a shit. It's on Sire Records. It's a gold label promo, a gold stamp promo. I love this. One of the best goth albums of all time. I got a copy of Rush, Fly By Night. Once again, we're into thrift store finds. This is what you came for. Free Heartbreaker. I got to clean up this album a bit here, but I have a fail-safe way of cleaning white album covers, which I'll explain in a different video. But I can get this off in about 3 seconds, and it looks brand new. Copy of Free Heartbreaker. Look at this. This is different visits, obviously, over the past, since I've met you last. I've found 3 original pressings of Bob Marley records. I have found Rastaman Vibration. I think my last Vinyl Finds video, I found a copy of Exodus, which I found a second copy of at a thrift store. I found Rastaman Vibrations, and then I found Uprising, which I think was his last album. There you go. Look at this. Is a weird album. Look at this. George Martin scores instrumental versions of the hits. George Martin. This was released in the mid-60s, I believe. I can't remember what year, 64, 65 possibly. George Martin, on the back of his Beatles fame, on UA Records, United Artists Records. Fucking rare album. And I found this at a thrift store, and I've yet to listen to it. But it's George Martin, so I bought it. Muddy Waters, Hard Again. Thrift store find. Man, I got so many albums here. Holy crap. I'm going to leave on a good one. I'm sorry, I yapped too much today. That's my bad. I got so many more insane vinyl finds to show you. Let me find a good one. Well, I mean, like a really extraordinarily good one. Talk amongst yourself, please. Okay, let's go with this one. Well, maybe. I found 2 copies of Ziggy Stardust. The Incredible Bongo Band. The return of it's their second album. Their first album is one of the most sampled albums of all time. There's a bongo break in there. Incredible band. I don't think they made too many albums. This is their second album. Original pressing on GRT Records. I've never seen this record before, and I found it at a thrift store. Wow, I made it through quite a chunk actually if you go back and look. But man, the pile I still have left is absolutely. You know what? I'll knock 2 off right now. 2 Steely Dan albums. Another awesome minty pressing of Asia, and a double best of Steely Dan. I'm appreciating them more and more for the sound quality of their records. Their music isn't bad. It's something I got to grow into, kind of the Grateful Dead. But I'm more accepting of Steely Dan, of Donald Fagen and Walter Becker. If I got that right. I'm going to end it here. I'm sorry I rambled too much, but it's my first time back. I got a lot of verbiage to get out of me, if that's a real word. I haven't talked to y'all in a long time, and I got about 45, I'm guessing, 45 records left to show you from thrift stores. Thank you if you've watched this video. I appreciate it. Thank you once again to Jonathan Gilbert. Thank you to Jason Kramer and Michael Burnett. I mean, honestly, thank you from the heart. I appreciate it. Thank you to AGK Vinyl, the Omaha Introvert, and a lot of other people who are making great videos out there. I'll watch all your videos. Trust me, I'm one of those people that stays in the background. And because if I don't have anything meaningful to say, I don't want to add like cool video because I think your video is cool anyway. If I'm watching your video, I automatically like you and I like your videos. But I give you thumbs up all the time, if that helps out at all. But anyways, that's it. We're done. Sinus infection. I'm making a video anyways for you. I'm gonna stay after the cut. I'm gonna put a photo of how my room looks now. Thank you, everyone. If I left someone out, I apologize. I'll get you next video. Read the notes in the bottom because there's gonna be some links probably. I can't be drunk yet. That'll do it. Thank you, everyone. And thank you for encouraging me to come back. I'm sorry. I apologize. And I can't say it again after this. This is it. I'm sorry for sounding like a hypocrite and saying goodbye a few months back. And I just needed that kick in the ass or that reassurance that people liked my videos, my vinyl finds videos, and they weren't kind of getting old. So, hey, it's good to be loved. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. From Pete, from Nazz Nomad, I'm out of here. Thank you, everyone. We'll see you soon. Take care.